So today's going to be a little bit of a short video. It's going to be a little different because the package that I thought was coming today is actually going to be coming in 2 to 3 days now. So today we're going to be talking about stitches for the hemming of jeans. We're going to be talking about the chain stitch, the lock stitch, and the straight stitch or top stitch, which are the 3 most common hem stitches for jeans. So we're going to start off with pretty much the synonymous stitch with raw denim that everybody knows and loves. The chain stitch. It's beautiful, it's thick, it's durable, it's great, it's authentic. It creates such a nice roping effect. But the thing is, if you break it, you're fucked. Since the chain stitch is actually woven in a chain, a literal chain, what's going to happen is once one of those stitches breaks, it's going to completely unravel itself and you'll just get one long ass thread and you're going to have to get your jeans hemmed again. The good news about that though is that it usually really doesn't happen. Chances are you're more likely to get a crotch blowout before you have a chain stitch unravel. This is especially true if you're cuffing up the jeans and you're not really exposing the chain stitch to the outside. You're pretty much keeping it protected by all those layers of fabric that you're cuffing. Now, something that I've been seeing more and more in denim is the lock stitch. Now, the thing with the lock stitch is it is more durable, from what I understand, than the chain stitch. And the reason is because it's almost like, you know how a double felled or a flat felled seam takes 2 pieces of fabric and locks itself together? The chain stitch is doing that on a more miniature level with the fabric itself, and while it's not being folded, the thread itself is locking together and holding that piece together. Now, what this means is that you're not going to really get that many roping fades on your hem, but it is ultimately a lot stronger than the chain stitch, and you also get to see the thicker side on the outside as opposed to the thicker side being on the inside of the hem, which, if you don't cuff your jeans, good for you. Now, this one really kind of hurts to talk about. A lot of fast fashion brands and a lot of even luxury brands that aren't really meant to be luxury, these jeans, they use a regular straight stitch or top stitch, and with stretch denim in specific, you're gonna see a lot of pulling in the fabric, and you're gonna see why this stitch is not good for hems for jeans and it's not meant to last. This thing is especially bad for stretch denim. It looks terrible. It looks so bad, it unravels so quickly, and it almost looks like you sewed your jeans at home. Why did you pay all that money for those jeans? Meanwhile, the chain stitch and the lock stitch are both meant for longevity. They're both meant for the long haul, and the top stitch or the straight stitch is really only meant for a year, maybe a year and a half use tops, in my opinion. And the thing with the lock stitch and the chain stitch as opposed to the straight stitch is that both the chain stitch and the lock stitch, they both stretch. They both work perfectly with regular woven denim and woven stretch denim blends, stuff like that. It's perfect for, because the actual hem will stretch along with the fibers, which is, trust me, so important, especially once you take a look at how the straight stitch really just destroys the fabric of the stretch denim. Now, I know a lot of denim heads are gonna tell me, oh, chain stitch or nothing, chain stitch or die. A lot of you guys are gonna want to kill me. Denim heads are the most stubborn people in the world, I've come to learn. But ultimately, while it's not as aesthetically pleasing, the lock stitch does have superior durability. It doesn't have that look, that flare, that roping capability. But if you're wearing your jeans for work, if you're wearing your jeans to really do some heavy duty shit in, lock stitching is the way to go. But to be honest, me myself, my personal preference, I'm always a sucker for a good chain stitch. That's what I'm gonna stick with. I really don't do crazy heavy duty work, so you know, I'm just gonna go with the chain stitch, and if my chain stitch unravels, I'm just gonna go and get it redone. I mean, that's the worst thing that happens, really, is you just go and get it redone. You pay a couple bucks for it, fine. thank you guys again for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and thank you guys for so much love on the channel so far. I think this is probably going to be the 5th video that I'm posting up, or the 4th, it depends. I have others in the vault. We'll see how that goes, but like I said, I do have another video that I'm super excited for. I really was hoping that it would come in today so I could do the review on that product, but we just got to be patient with that. But I can't wait to see how it comes in, and spoiler alert, it's my first pair of heavyweight jeans, so thank you guys so much.